I'm Dave and welcome to Cooking with Dave. Tonight we're going to make my version of a Greek chicken with vegetables, and it's really simple and I hope you enjoy it. First thing we're going to do is get our vegetables going. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of olive oil into my pot, which I already have on kind of a medium-high heat. And then we're going to add our onions, which I have about 4 green onions. I have 2 shallots, some celery, and then this is 2 yellow onions. We're going to mix that. Incorporate it with our olive oil. I'm going to add just a bit more of olive oil, maybe another tablespoon. We're going to put some fresh Himalayan salt and some fresh ground black pepper. And we're going to let those simmer until everything starts to get a little bit tender. So our onions, celery, and shallots have been cooking for a couple minutes now, and we're going to throw in our zucchini, summer squash, and some fresh carrots. Just want to cut those diagonally. You can do whatever size chunks you like. And we want to incorporate those in with the rest of the vegetables. We're going to add a little bit of vegetable stock to that. We'll add more later, but this is just to get those tender. And we're going to put our top on. Okay, so we're going to do the chicken now. I use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use breast if you want. I like thighs. The dark meat just comes out juicier and more tender. The only thing I've done to this is salt and pepper on both sides. And now we're going to start browning it in the pan. I already warmed up the pan. You don't want to overcrowd these. Probably do 3 at a time. It'll take probably 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And once they're browned, we're going to put them back on the board and cut them into edible pieces. These first few pieces of chicken are ready, and we're just going to take those and put them on a separate dish in the back. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to that pan, maybe a tablespoon. And we're going to add our next 3 pieces of chicken. That first one, use it to spread that oil around a little bit. You want to give them plenty of room. Don't overcrowd your pan. Well, my last few pieces of chicken cook, I'm going to explain to you what my sauce is. I have 1 can, a 28-ounce can of diced stewed tomatoes. You can buy the ones that are already seasoned if you'd like, but these are just regular. About 2 or 3 hours ago, I put them in the pan, a little bit of olive oil with 1 cup of red wine. I put in 2 tablespoons of oregano, 2 cloves of garlic, and a little bit of black pepper and a little salt. And this has been simmering, like I said, for about 3 hours. And this is gonna be our base for our dinner tonight. Chopped up our seasonings, and we are going to take care of our Kalamata olives, which we have about a cup of. These also is a very large chop. We don't want them whole, but we don't want them to be very small either. Push those off to the side. And these are Greek green olives. These do have the pits in them. You can get them either way. I couldn't find them pitted, so I purchased these. And you should just let your company know that there are pits in the green olives, because they can do some damage to your teeth. And now we're gonna add this to our sauce. So our sauce is simmering nicely after we deglaze the pan, and we are gonna put in our seasonings and our olives. We're gonna incorporate that all together. I'm gonna try not to spill it on the stove. It's already smelling good. Now we're gonna put the whole thing together. Now we just need to bring everything in one pot so that it can simmer. Our vegetables are going nicely. Give those a stir. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our sauce that's been simmering to our vegetables. You can see that pan's nice and clean now. Everything that was stuck on there before is gone. It's in our sauce. Get that all combined together. We have 6 nice boneless, skinless chicken thighs that we're gonna wanna get down into that delicious sauce. And any of the chicken juice that's left in the pot, we want to get that in there. Got that all incorporated nicely. And we're gonna put our lid on there. We're gonna let that simmer for 40 to 45 minutes. You can go an hour. It's a great dish because the longer you simmer it, the better it's gonna be. It's also a really good dish to freeze. You can put it in a foil pan, top it with aluminum foil, and then later on just slide it in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour, and it's gonna taste exactly the same as you made it the first day. We are ready to plate. I like to take a nice few spoons of vegetables, let the juice run through. And we're going to grab one of the pieces of chicken, sit that on top, and there you have it. It's a Greek chicken with vegetables. Thanks for watching my episode of Greek chicken. If you like my channel, please hit like and subscribe if you can. And put in your own recipes if you have them. And if you have any questions, please feel free to throw them out there and I'll get your answers back to you. Thanks.